we are doing a commercial Class C, and I'm gonna make sure my vehicle is not leaning to either side. I'm going to make sure there's no people, vehicle, objects, obstructions behind or around my vehicle before I move it. I'm gonna make sure there's no coolant, oil or fluids underneath, or wires hanging underneath my vehicle. All my lights from the front, the back, they are ambered in the front and red to the back. They're all not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted. They're clean, clear, and they're working at all times. Can you assist me on the driver's side? Okay, we're gonna put this hood up. This is my washer fluid reservoir, not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted. If the fluids are low, I'll add more to the cap. This cap, not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted, not leaking. My coolant reservoir, not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted, not leaking. If my fluids are low, I'll add more to this cap. This cap is not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted, not leaking. My wires, they're not frayed, cut, spliced, securely mounted. My alternator is not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. My water pump, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted, not leaking. They're both, my alternator and my water pump, they're both belt driven. My belt, which is on this side, my belt is not frayed, cracked, or damaged. It's securely mounted. It should be 3 1/4 inch of play when I pull on it. Okay, so now we're gonna do the engine hose. My engine hose, no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts, securely mounted to this clamp. It's not leaking. I'll check all my engine hose like I did this one. My oil dipstick right here, I'll take it out, wipe it clean, put it back in, take it out, check the levels. If the levels are low, I'll add more to the cap on top of this engine. This cap, not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted, not leaking. I'll check my transmission fluid dipstick like I did my oil dipstick. What is this? My power steering reservoir here. It's not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted, not leaking. If my fluids are low, I'll add it to the cap. This cap, not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted, not leaking. My power steering reservoir hose right here, no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts, securely mounted, not leaking. I'll follow it all the way to my power steering pump. My power steering pump is not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. It's gear driven. And there is no air compressor. There's no air compressor. And then, okay. So my drive shaft, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. My U-joint, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted, properly greased. My steering box, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted, not leaking. My pitman arm, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. There's a drag link It's not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted to the castle nut and cotter pins. My castle nut and cotter pins, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted, no shiny shavings and no rust indicating they're loose. I'll check all my castle nut and cotter pins like I did this one. My upper and lower control arms, they're not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. My tie rod, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted, nothing wrapped around it. Spring mount. We have a spring mount here. There's a spring mount there. You can't see it that good. But my spring mount is not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. A bushing, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. My leaf spring, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. It's not shifted. If it's 25% missing, I'll have my truck towed to be serviced. The shock absorber. The shock absorber is here in the front tire. Shock absorber is not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. It's not leaking. There's nothing wrapped around it. It's securely mounted by the nuts and bolts. The nuts and bolts are not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. No shiny shavings and no rust indicating they're loose. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the brake drums behind the tires. My brake drums, they're not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted, no oil, no grease, no holes. My brake pads, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted, not dangerously worn thin. My tires, they're evenly worn, no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts. 60 to 80 psi air in the tire, unless it says differently on the tire, on the manufacturer. My rim, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted, no rust trail. My lug nuts are all here and present. They're not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. No shiny shavings or rust indicating they're loose. To service it, I'll just remove this cap. Yes, these are my front tires. And these are my back tires. And my front tire has a valve stem as well. It's not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. The cap is on tight. This back tire, it's evenly worn, no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts. The air in the tire should be 60 to 80 psi, unless it says differently on the manufacturer here. The brake drum, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. No oil, no grease, no hose. Brake pads, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted, not dangerously worn thin. My rim, not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted, no rust trail. My lug nuts are all here and present. They're not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted, no shiny shavings and no rust indicating they're loose. And the valve stem, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. The cap is on tight and it's not leaking. I'll take an air pressure gauge, which is 3 points. When you say air pressure gauge, I'll take an air pressure gauge and connect it to my valve stem to check the air in the tire. Okay, now my mirrors, not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted. It's clean and clear, adjusted to the driver at all times. My mirror mounting bracket, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. My door, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. My door handle, easy open, easy closes. My door hinges, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted, properly greased. My window, not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted. It's clean and clear. This window goes up and down, electrical. This door handle, easy open and it easy closes. It's not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. My inside door rubber seals here, all the way around. They're both now have no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts. Securely mounted, not leaking. My steps, bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. No oil or grease or obstructions on them. Close the door. My lights, they're red to the back. They're not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted. They're clean and clear and working at all times. There's an exhaust here in the back. It's not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. Let's see, where's the exhaust? There it is. It's not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. It is no carbon soot, no carbon buildup, indicating there's any leaks. My license plate, not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted. It's clean. It's not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. My license plate. My license plate light, not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted. It works at all times. I'll check this side of my vehicle like the other side of my vehicle. That's commercial Class C license. Okay, now I'm gonna do in cab. I break the truck into 3 slices of pie. This is my 1 slice, 2 slice, and then the steering wheel will be 3rd. So in the 1 slice is my rubber seal, my windshield wiper arms, and my windshield wiper blades. So you would say my windshield rubber seal, no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts, securely mounted, not leaking. My windshield, not cracked, broken, or damaged, securely mounted. It's clean and clear, no illegal stickers and no obstructions on it. My windshield wiper arms, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. My windshield wiper blades, no abrasions, bubbles, or cuts. They're soft and pliable, and this is how I make them work, and the fluids too. And can you push the button? So you would do that. When it does that, it gives you a second to think where you're gonna go. So we're gonna start here in the middle. My heater, you put it on the mix, and always put it on red for your heater. When you turn it on, my defroster's working. My heater's working on the mix dial. And then you turn it off. Turn it off. Now, my fire extinguisher is properly rated, dated, and fully charged. It's securely mounted. My fuses are always in the truck at all times. My 3 emergency triangles are in the truck at all times and securely mounted. My city horn is working. There's no gauges. My left indicator is working. Okay, you have to point at it when you turn them on. When they light up, you want to use one hand to turn them on, and your right hand to point at the blinker, that's the indicator that's blinking. My left indicator is working. My right indicator is working. My high beams are working. My 4-way flashers are working. Okay. And then, okay, we did our horns. We did there's no gauges. My mirror, not cracked, broken, damaged, securely mounted. It's clean and clear, adjusted to the driver at all times. My mirror mounting bracket, not bent, dent, broken, not missing, securely mounted. I'll check all my other mirrors and my mirror mounting brackets like I did this mirror and this mirror mounting bracket. My seat belt, it's not frayed, worn, or torn. It's easy to latch. You have to demonstrate this part. It's easy to latch, easy to unlatch, and easy to latch. And it's securely mounted. And I think that is it. And we are done with Class C commercial license lesson.